Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another video. Hope everyone is doing great. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo. So, Virgo, I'm just going to apologize in advance for any background noise, okay? So, what's up, Virgo? How you doing? Welcome to Casual Tarot. If you're new, if you're not, welcome back. And just remember, Virgo, it's a big world, so it is general. And this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Virgo. Okay, so I'm going to start off by saying keep your head up, okay? I'm getting the feeling that some of you are a little down. I feel like it's multiple things. I feel like some of you are healing from some stuff, but I also feel like there's like a dread, this worry. What I was sensing is so much to do, so little time. The thing is, Virgo, how I'm sensing it, it's almost like going to be night and day. I would say for some of you, because it is general, all right, about 5 months from now, it's going to seem like night and day. I do feel like something is going to trigger this, whether that's a person, something you hear, something you see, something you learn, that's going to trigger your creativity, okay? But also trigger you from seeing things differently too, okay? I don't know what's triggering that, but I do feel like it's a great thing, okay? Because you're going to feel so much lighter, so much better. I feel like very carefree too, you know, and just very creative. So I don't know if you guys been thinking about doing something new and kind of put it in the back burner. Could be that, but I just feel like something's going to ignite that creative spark in you, okay? Let's see what we have. Could be even an idea coming from someone else, or maybe something you're gonna come up with. I do feel like you're getting a message about something though, okay? Be patient, rest. Four of Swords, okay? Not too much, don't get caught up in your mind, okay? But rest and prepare yourself, okay? Mentally, emotionally, physically. Three of Pentacles, upright. Maybe you're gonna have some help, teamwork, building something great, something creative, something that can bring you more, okay? Upgrade you. Maybe not just you, okay? Nine of Wands in reverse. So see, there's an ending here, okay? You won't have to be on guard so much. I do feel like some things are going to take some time, so you just need to really just be patient. But in that time, conserve your energy, but also continue to heal, because there's some things that are definitely occupying your mind, okay? I feel like some of you are overthinking, but you're also thinking about the obstacles over and over, like if something's going to change. But what I'm sensing is it's not, you just have to push through it. You have to work through it. Some of the things that you're thinking about are beyond your control, is what I'm sensing, okay? See, look at that sun. I told you, like night and day. Like night and day, you're gonna see a new beginning, positive energy, blessings. You're just gonna feel a lot different, okay? I also feel like it's gonna energize you for some reason. Okay, so it could be that spark I was talking about, but I just feel like you're gonna feel more powerful. Again, I kind of feel for most like 5-6 months from now. So there is a turning point for you coming, okay? Knight of Swords in reverse. Stop listening to people. I'll tell you why in a minute. Yeah. Four of Pentacles upright. Virgo, there are going to be people that just don't get it. that just don't agree with you, do not go back and forth with these people. Okay. It's a waste of time. It's distracting. And I feel like it's just stressing. It's stressing. Okay. I do feel like there are things that you need to handle when it comes to certain things that you may not want to do. Okay. Because it takes you out of your element. Okay. I do feel like in general you're pretty calm. Okay. But there are things that have happened recently, and maybe even people that it's very hard for you to stay that way. Okay. I do feel like you have people that just, in part, I feel like they just don't get it. At the same time, I feel like some, well, there's a little bit of everything, like a little selfish at the same time, immature, thinking only of themselves, focus on themselves. You might be a bit of a giver. Okay. Be careful who you give to. Okay. I do feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel like it, like someone, it could even be a pattern though. Okay. Honestly, you probably make too many deals with people. Be careful who you make deals with. Make deals with the right people. Okay, that can help you grow. I just feel like you may have a little drain here. Okay, when it comes to money, it doesn't have to be money. It could be energy. It could be time. I do feel like it's a pattern though. Okay, so maybe you're stretching yourself too thin. Maybe you do a lot of favors. Maybe you're just a nice person. Either way, it's not good to be imbalanced like that. Okay. There has to be a give and take. Okay. It's okay to lend a helping hand, but if it is damaging to you, then that's not good. Okay. Help when you can and stop relying on people. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like you expect people to appreciate. You expect people to have some sense of what you're doing for them. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. The problem is that there's a lack of understanding. So you may understand that. That doesn't mean other people do. And I know that sounds crazy. Okay. Because it's clear as day to you, right? But remember, common sense isn't always common. Okay. You're dealing with different people that think differently. And also with people that just, if they could get away with something, what they will, that type of stuff. Sometimes you have to say no. What I tell you deals with people. Sometimes you have to say no, Virgo. Okay. Now, I will say, I think for some of you, this is something that recently happened. You may have gotten into a conflict with someone or a disagreement over money. Again, it doesn't have to be money. It could be a task. It could be, like I said before, energy, labor, whatever. It could even be an idea that maybe you were working on, okay, that just went left, okay? I do feel like, be mindful, be cautious of who you work with, because there are people around you that are good and that can help you, okay? But you have some that won't, okay? I feel like you're worried about some of these relationships, some of these connections. But like I said, you're going to see a few months that things are going to be a lot different, okay? Be patient. Do what you can. But if you can't control it, just rest up, okay? Don't get caught up in your head. But also stay away from the negativity, because I feel like it's not just deals. I think people say a lot of things, okay, that aren't correct, that poke at you, okay? I also feel like there's a lot of I don't know. I kind of feel back and forth. So I don't really want to say arguing, but for some, it can be that too. You may actually just be dealing with a lot of people in general because I kind of feel like there's misunderstandings, but then there's people that are just negative. Okay. And I do feel like you're trying to break free from that. And that's a really good thing. But I am a little concerned because I feel like you're a lot in your mind and you think about these things a lot. Okay. So you're keeping it instead of releasing it. Okay. But in time, I do see you're going to start seeing changes. Just, like I said, just be careful of who you deal with. Okay. Who you deal with. I knew something was coming your way, Virgo. Okay. Four of Wands, which can be a wish card. Okay. So something definitely coming your way. I told you, I felt like you're going to have like a boost of energy, a creative spark. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. That's really going to help you along the way. You're going to see a lot of changes. Okay. So just sit tight. Okay. And brush it off your shoulders. Okay. Whatever it is. But like it's multiple things. But mainly what people say and do. Okay. You have the Eight of Wands. See, things will start to calm down. I do feel like it's odd because I feel it's almost like things are slow and then they pick up and then they're slow. But when they pick up there, it's like it's pretty overwhelming for you. Okay. Yet when things are slow, it's also overwhelming for you. Okay. Try to balance things out as much as you can, but remember that you can't control everything. So some things you just have to be patient for. Okay. At the same time, some things you just need to take a thought out action, because I do feel like this is part of you as far as making decisions, planning. Don't be so quick, especially to say yes, Virgo. Okay. Be very mindful of your energy. Let me get another message. And I also feel like some of you are dealing with the same people over and over. If there's a pattern, pay attention to it. Okay. Break the pattern. I feel like you've tried maybe with some, but others, maybe not so much. Maybe got to work on it a little more. But, don't give up on everyone, because I do feel like you have some people that are really on the same page, that really get you and that can grow with you. Okay. They will put their part in. It's not like you will be the one doing everything, because I don't know. I just feel like you do a lot. Okay. Expect the unexpected. Yeah, because you're going to see, like I said, it's going to be like night and day. Okay. The sun is coming for you, Virgo. Okay. It's coming for you. Boundaries. See? Stick to them, because I feel like you set them up, but then you let your guard down because you care. You're just a fabulous person. You're just awesome, Virgo. Okay. But sometimes that can put you in a vulnerable place. Okay. For people to come in and take advantage. Okay. You don't want that. You don't want that. Okay. So protect yourself in every way. Business deals, money, your energy, even your mind. You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, Virgo, excuse my setup. I'm in the middle of changing it to my Halloween theme. Okay. I forgot to tell you that. Stop worrying. Yes. Okay. You will be able to put your guard down. Okay. You will see. So just keep your head up, stay positive, rest, but not just your body, your mind. That will help you a lot to get through this kind of waiting period. I say kind of because I kind of feel like it's up and down, but that breaking point, like I said, I feel like you'll really feel it and see it in about 5 or 6 months. This is not a time reading, but that's what I'm sensing, so I'm going to say it. Okay. But it's not a time reading. This is timeless. But that is your message, Virgo. I hope it helps in some way. And good luck.